back to the Tarot Cottage. My name is Amy. I'm back today with a pick a card reading for you. I just want to say a big welcome back to my beautiful returning subscribers. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for your support of me and of each other, of course, in the comment section. We want to welcome anyone, of course, who has found us here for the very first time today. If you have, I do pick a card readings on this channel, so please pull up a chair, grab yourself some snacks and a cup of tea, and we will all have a little chat because we're friends when we gather here together at my table. Today's pick a card reading is actually a requested topic from my comment section. It's soul messages from your person with no filter. So their higher self communicating to your higher self, soul messages. If they had no filter and they had no earthly restrictions stopping them from expressing themselves to you, what would they say to you? What message would they have for you? We have 3 piles for you to choose from today. Pile number 1 with the little purple butterfly and the rhino spirit. Pile number 2 with the green butterfly and the moth spirit. And pile number 3 with the orange butterfly and the electric eel spirit. So whichever pile or piles are calling out to you, because you can be attracted to more than one pile, there may be a message waiting for you, and my timestamps are listed below. I'm going to jump right into pile number 1 today and not waste any time. And again, today's topic is soul messages from your person with no filter. What would they say to you? Pile 1. Hello everyone. In pile number 1, you were drawn to the little purple butterfly and to the rhino spirit, and this is your message. Soul messages from your person with no filter. And we have the rhino spirit. It says overcome any obstacle, and it's the number 50 card. And the 5 is an obstacle card for me. The number 5, it's about building foundations, it's about pushing through, it's about challenging ourselves. So there could be a lot of obstacles here between you and this person that seem insurmountable. But the rhino spirit reminds us that we can, if we have enough courage, if we have enough hope, we can charge through any obstacle in life. So we'll see how that corresponds to your message today. I'm going to be using the Impressionist Tarot for you for this reading. So a soul message from your person with no filter. What message do they have for you today? This person on your mind. Soul messages from your person, no filter. What do they want to say to you? We have here the World. So we're starting out with a heavy hitter. We're starting with the World, and your person just wants to say there is unfinished business here. There's unfinished business here. Every time the World shows up in the recent past position, it means I want more. There hasn't been enough experiences here. There's unfinished business. I have closure issues when it comes to the two of us. And we have the 10 of Pentacles. And the Death card. Soul message from your person, no filter. We also have the Devil. So this person is, and this will not resonate with every single person, but it is a very strong message coming in because, as I said, there are many obstacles here that this person feels are in the way of this connection right this moment. And in some cases, there is this obstacle of an actual situation, family unit even potentially, that they feel stuck in. It's this sense of like, here's the 4 of Pentacles, recognizing what I've built up for myself, but recognizing the same foundation that I built up for myself, an attempt to even protect myself or attempt to create a feeling of security is actually now the same thing that may hold me back from being able to express myself to you. So there is this sense of things left unsaid between the two of you. Things left unsaid between the two of you. 2 of Wands. Not just things left unsaid, but things left undone as well. Things left undone between the two of you. We have a lot going on here. We have the Ace of Cups, the 5 of Wands, and the 2 of Cups. And as I said, that 5 of Wands overcoming any obstacle, because there's this feeling here, this message from your person that I don't know how it's going to happen, but I want to detach myself from whatever holds me back. Even if what holds me back is insecurity, I want to detach myself from that. But the Five of Wands can talk about in competition, reasons that instill jealousy as well. And that could be really what holds us back. There could be, as I said, a family unit that holds back this new emotional start that wants to happen, because the Two of Cups is here. So there's this thought process from your person, like, we belong together. Like, there's a sense of belonging that's not being honored here. And I feel stuck from acting upon it, or acting upon my feelings, acting upon this desire to come towards you. But the Eight of Swords is that prison of our own design. And as I said at the beginning of this reading with the Rhino Spirit, it teaches us that we have the capability to push through any obstacle in front of us to get towards our happiness, our emotional happiness, or in the very least, our first step is just truthfulness and clarity and being honest with ourselves and everybody else too. So a message from your person, no filter. What do they want to say? We have the Ten of Cups. So this person is expressing that they may be experiencing some, physical security in their life, but what they lack, what they feel like belongs to this connection, is this emotional happiness. And even the rainbow here, it's like, I have to suffer through some negative times, some rain, in order to get to that gift of this rainbow, to get the pot of gold that lies on the other side of it. But sometimes the Death card talks about this desire for transformation as well. And that's the other message coming through from your person's soul, is the fact that I want transformations. I want a shift and a new beginning here, but something holds me back. It's like they also want to say that they feel this connection, that they feel that it defies some reason. And, since we're doing no filters today, they are talking about physical desire towards you. There is a very strong sexual energy that they're wielding in your direction. And it's like they're a prisoner to it. It's like they are weak when it comes to you. That's really what's coming in. It's like, I'm weak when it comes to this person. Any of my strength disappears. My logic might disappear when it comes to this person. They are trying to draw upon logic. That's the other message coming through from their higher self. They're like, I'm trying to draw upon logic here because I recognize that where I'm sitting in life right now may not be emotionally fulfilling, but I have a lot of responsibilities within that placement. And so because of those responsibilities, and because I'm trying to honor that, I'm trying to be logical about my steps towards you. Here's that Four of Pentacles. They want to say that they feel stuck in their position and they feel insecure about moving out of that position, but they also want to say they feel possessive over you. And that doesn't seem fair. And that's the other thing coming through. It's like, it doesn't seem fair that I burden that, or I burden you with that. It's like, it's not fair that I want both things. I want security, but I want you. That doesn't seem fair. But there's a physical curiosity that they want to feed. And they sometimes fantasize about that, especially if they are in a connection. They fantasize about wielding that curiosity towards you amidst this foundation that they're growing. Because there could have been so much more to your foundation as well. So messages from your person, no filter, please. I'm dreaming of a second chance, and it's like, I can't let go of that dream. And that's why the World came out first, because ultimately they're like, I missed my chance. I let the one slip through my fingers. That's what it really feels like. I let the one slip through my fingers because you are my soulmate. Oftentimes these lessons come in harsh ways during times of disconnect. And these epiphanies aren't even possible without the disconnect. So it's sort of like it's kind of a bittersweet energy. I wish I had been more honest. And I'm keeping tabs on you. I'm watching you from the outside. There is a little bit of an obsessive quality about this Devil. I don't think they can help it. And I think that that's what they would say is, I can't help it. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to fix things. But I feel like that's not the truth. I feel like the reason they don't know what to do is because they know how to fix this situation. But there could be a lot of collateral damage that has to happen because of that. I didn't realize I loved you until it was too late. On the back of that deck. Soul messages from your person, no filter, Spirit. What do they want to say? What do they want to express to pile 1? Addiction, codependent, obsession, possession over you, having a block, wanting to control the situation, perhaps that sort of fed into the situation as it is right this moment. It's like not wanting to be the one to step out in boldness, and now feeling like they're kind of taken over by their obsession. But I feel like there'd have to be a lot of sacrifices in order for them to get what they want in this situation. Karmic relationship says feelings, triggers, resentment, lessons, letting go, loving you. This person could be stuck in a karmic situation because they're claiming you to be the soulmate. And as I said, there are markers of indecisiveness, of choice, of being stuck in a position. We have the sword and the rose, clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, and power. The sword and the rose, it's like bittersweet, like I said. The clarity came in too late. And yet that rose of hope is still sitting there because they don't want to give up, but they know what it's going to require. But it's their insecurities that are reigning paramount. I would feel a lot more confident that they could overcome these challenges if the king was up top. But they don't have that confidence. They're allowing their insecurities to sort of take control of the situation. We have the keys in the trees card coming out. Soul messages from your person, no filter. They're really saying that, you know I'm stuck in a position, but I also know I have the key to get out. This elephant is not freaking out in its cage. It sees the keys. It knows that eventually it'll find the right key. And there is a certain amount of longevity or expectation of longevity here. It's like I've been holding post for a really long time and I can't see what's coming, but I also don't have the intention of putting those wands down for you. But recognizing that they're in a position right now that requires a little luck to get themselves out of it. Sense of self-sacrifice with the Queen Bee. Back of the deck says transformation. You can see though she's touching her chest. Transformation starts within us, the work that we do internally, and that can, our inner world our outer world rather is a reflection of our inner world. So we have to start the transformation inside. That's why it's a 6 and a 2, because 8 is about working and putting effort in, and we have to start that transformation internally before we can hope to be able to have the courage, the bravery to push through obstacles. This person is in this mindset right this moment that they are sacrificing their own happiness for others, for the security of others, for the good of others. Again, this is just a mental prison they put themselves in. It's not the reality of the situation. It is fear that sort of feeds into this attitude, and when they keep putting this energy into the present, it doesn't create shifts or changes, so there is stagnation. But this transformation card tells us that the transformation has to start internally before they start to see that they have ways to escape the things that hold them back from you, if they are convinced it will bring them happiness. Soul messages from your person, no filter. What do they want to say to you right now if they could? There is something so special about you. And maybe they wouldn't even have the language to sort of use, like, you are my soulmate. Maybe they don't use that type of language, but they have pinpointed that they missed out on something profound. You make me hot. The 10 of Wands. It's like a burden I have to carry around because there's no end in sight to satiate how I feel. I want to make you my spouse one day. And I just saw on the fence. The separation is painful. And I have a lot of distractions in my life right now. And this is taking forever. Back of the deck says, I have been dreaming of you as well. Let's get some more messages here from your person. No filter, soul messages from your person. What would they say with zero filter, Spirit? Pile number 1. I am feeling the consequences of my choices and actions. It's like the sense of like I made my bed and now I have to lie in it. But again, the Rhino Spirit tells us that if something is worth the great love and connections that we know will fulfill us are worth the steps we're guided to take. It's easier said than done. I can't, obviously, I'm even scoffing at myself sometimes because it is easier said than done. Don't think because we don't talk, I don't want to, because I do. So appearances can definitely be deceiving. They could be putting on a lot of masks and acting like everything looks hunky-dory from the outside. But truly, they're watching you. I keep a close eye on your social media. I want to reconcile with you. I have inner childhood wounds. And I do think about the future, and when I do, I think about you in it. Back of the deck says, I don't want to hide this connection anymore. So they're tired, group 1. They're tired. Very tired when it comes to you. Let's get a charm bowl for you. So if you're new to this channel, I do end each pile with a charm cast. Whoops. We have 2 already flying out. So messages from your person, no filter. What do they want to say right this moment? How are they feeling? The Hanged Man. They don't feel like they have, there's a lot of wasted potential here with the Magician reversed. And there's scattered energies too. That the clarity about their wasted potential and their inability to wield their own voice and their own power towards you in the past, that has hit them. The reality has hit them. This Ace of Swords is talking about the clarity that they've received since the disconnect. And the Hanged One is talking about all of those rampant thoughts that are now lying in their head right this moment. They have sort of surrendered to their position at this time because there's no struggle. There's no struggle in where they're sitting in life. It's all of the struggle is sort of maintaining in the mental realm for them. These feelings of desire, this focus on needing to heal from the past in order to gain the courage. And with the childhood wounds card, that could be a really strong reflection of why this person feels like they can't step out in boldness. They could be trying to sort of, it's like they're trying to hold on because the childhood wounds card always talks to me about, experiencing things as children that leave us ill-equipped to handle these types of connections. We have here the Seahorse going with the flow. We have How I Feel About You Makes My Heart Long to Be Free in the bowl. And we have Just For You. We have the Star. We have the letter E, the letter G, a dog paw, so you could be a pet owner. I think about the Chariot when I see the horse, so decisions, so choices to be made. The piano, Pisces energy going with the flow with the fish. And we also have the Four of Pentacles. And we've seen that Four of Pentacles multiple times here today because of this desire to sort of maintain what I have, but also a possession over you. All right, group 1, that's what I have for you today. I hope that it resonated. I wish you so much luck in this connection. If it resonated with you, I hope that you will leave me a comment in the comments section, and please subscribe to this channel and join our family here. If you leave me a comment, be sure to hit your like button and your notification bell so that I can enter you in for a chance to win a free reading with me, and I can notify you if you're chosen the winner. You can also check out my links below for Etsy, for a personal reading, or for Instagram. But I really hope that you come back here to the Tarot Cottage for another day, and I hope that you have a beautiful day. Take care. Hello everyone. In pile number 2, you were drawn to the little green butterfly, or perhaps to the moth spirit, and this is your reading. The moth spirit says surrender now. And this reading is about soul messages from your person, no filter. What does your person want to express to you if they were sort of stripped away of all of their earthly binds and the earthly restrictions that they have? And this talks about deep desire. You can see in the color of the picture, it's fire, it's want. It's passion for you, and it feels detrimental because the moth drawn to the flame does not always work out. You know, the moth can sometimes be led to its demise if it follows that flame. So there's a danger about it almost. So let's take a look here. And see what kind of soul messages from your person are going to come out. So Spirit, soul messages from their person, no filter, all of those drawn to the moth spirit. What do they want to say with zero filter? Okay, Seven of Pentacles and the Six of Swords. This person claims to have waited a long time to express something to you, and they're getting a little bit impatient here. It's like they have spent some time feeling pretty insecure when it comes to the two of you. It's like they wanted more for a very long time. We have the Nine of Cups. And you are the dream. You are the wish. You are the desire. You're the focus. That Nine of Cups is this wish come true. It's kind of like a trophy. It's the goal. Ooh. Knight of Pentacles. Again, a sense of patience. Seven of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. They've been addicted to you or desiring you or wanting you for a very long time. We have the Ten of Cups. And we do have the Hanged Man here as well. Can we please clarify? Hanged Man in the reverse position. So they have a little bit of a victim mentality even about the whole situation. Can we clarify, please, the Nine of Cups? Or, I'm sorry, the Six of Swords. We have the Lovers. We have the Ten of Wands. So it's definitely an impatience that they're feeling when it comes to you, pile two. Definitely an impatience. And it's like the Lovers here is really almost being literal for me. It's like this desire to move into that zone with you. So there is a lot of fiery energy here between this person. I'm trying to use language that YouTube will accept so that I don't get banned or something. But they have a lot of passion towards you that they wish that they could wield. And it's not just passion though, because they feel like that could be the entry point, or that could be sort of the gateway towards more. But ultimately the reason they feel so intently, the reason why they can't let go, is because this Two of Cups is here, because they feel like you have the capability to fulfill them emotionally. Ace of Cups. There's the Ace of Cups. There's the, or I'm sorry, the Page of Cups, scooping that fish up out of the blue. And the emotional new beginnings that this person is hoping will happen with time. It's like I've exercised a lot of patience, but I do feel like some of their patience is wearing thin because they don't know what the future holds. And that's frustrating. But as much as they've held on and held on and held on, I feel like even though it's been heavy and difficult and a burden to carry, I don't feel like they have any intention of putting those burdens down. Eight of Wands. Six of Cups with the Sun card. And that's because when it comes to what they've realized will fulfill them, like that's it. You are it. You are the focus. This person's like, I am focused on you. And I know that you have the capability, of creating this happiness for me. And the Six of Cups is just such a beautiful card of longing, of desire, of innocent first love almost. But there's a fire undertone here. It's like an urgency to kind of bridge that gap. If this is a friendship area or a friendship past that you have experienced with this person, or an innocent type of love, they definitely wish that they could show you that they've grown. They desperately wish that this could sort of be laid bare between the two of you, that there could be a mutual vulnerability that's shown so that we can truly honor the reflection of love that this card represents. They do claim too here with these messages that the thought of you And them together at the end of the day fills them with so much happiness. And that is something that they wonder if it's an unrealistic goal or an unrealistic expectation sometimes, because they let some of that insecurity overcome them sometimes and blind them to what could be. But ultimately, it's like they have no intention of releasing how they feel. It's like they have, like Moth Spirit says, surrender now. I've surrendered to my fate when it comes to you. I've surrendered to my fate, because this Knight of Pentacles is so focused. There's longevity. That's why this horse is so muscly. This horse is so muscly. He's got longevity. He's got stamina. Just like the Sia song says, this horse has stamina, and this person, they intend for this to continue on. We do have the Five of Swords here with the King of Wands. And as I said, for someone watching, and this isn't for everyone, this is not for everybody watching for sure, but for someone watching, the reason why they don't act right away towards you, the reason why they even create any type of slowdown, is because acting towards you could create chaos or arguments or conflict for you or for them. And so they sort of fall short of executing their plan because of their insecurities, because of their fears of what lies on the other side of that. But this person feels exceptionally connected to you in spirit. We have the Six of Cups, we have the Two of Cups, we have the Lovers here. So this person feels like a bond that may have began on the other side. A bond that may have soulmate qualities if you subscribe to that idea. Soul messages from your person, no filter. What do they want to say to you? This connection has sort of forced them to reflect upon all of their decisions in life, I feel, and forced them to reflect upon missed opportunities and potential. You can see her holding a broken egg, and she's standing with that peacock, which is the symbol of a very loud creature expressing themselves. But also the peacock can be sort of a symbol for me of someone who puts on masks, who cares about the appearances of others as well. You see that tree of life behind her? So it's like there could be something in place here that prohibits me from seeing this potential through at this very moment. So messages from your person, what do they want to say? Freedom. Freedom from the pain that they're feeling, but I feel like if they are attached somewhere else, freedom to act upon their desires, as well as perhaps even a freedom from the attraction, because I feel like attraction this deep can be quite difficult, especially when it's a burden. It's weighing down upon them. But even amongst all those burdens, you can see all those star bursts. You can still see the hope that lies within this person's heart for you. So message from your person. New love, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. And we have honeymoon, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So there's someone watching where this person has moved forward into another connection, they dream about whisking you away on secret holidays. I always think about secrecy with this honeymoon card. So whisking you away on secret holidays together. We do have free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. And the sense too of they have a lot of responsibilities on their shoulders right this moment that are taking their attention. But it's like they could desire for that freedom. We have the freedom card. It's like they want to free themselves so that they can have this with you, so they can have this reconnection, and they can honor the uniqueness. You can see the beautiful unicorn in this picture, to honor the unique connection here that has been repressed for too long. Soul messages from your person. No filter. What do they feel? What do they want to say? We have unfinished business, and we could have it all together. We could have success. We could have fulfillment. We could have happiness. But you feel so far away, and that is the star card energy. But you feel so far away, but it's like they still can't put those wands down. You can see the stars twinkling in that card. Soul messages from your person. I still haven't made up my mind. the Knight of Swords. It's like, I don't know if I should charge forward with the truth because I don't know what the consequences will be of my actions if I do that. We have you make me feel at home. And is this really over? You know what's interesting about the is this really over card is the Ten of Swords, and I should have ran after you. There's the Five of Cups. It's like I should have ran after you. Is this really over? It's an emotional response to pain, to the separation. It's not necessarily a reflection of someone seeing things clearly, but just a response to not being able to move forward, not being able to create change here. Succumbing to some of the disappointment. I'm watching you from the outside, keeping tabs on you so that they can maintain the connection in some way. I fantasize about you. I still feel jealous over this connection, and anyone I feel like that gets to spend time with you, I think they're very jealous of you. The Sun, there could be Leo energy here as well. I knew the first moment I saw you. And I am forever yours. I am haunted by us. And that the haunting of this connection with this person sends them into fits of despair sometimes. Some messages from your person, no filter. We have best friends. I miss that. And I'm missing you right this second. And the Six of Cups often does speak of friendship that forms first. Can we start over, though? There are karmic lessons at play here that have to work themselves out before there can be any movement, I feel. And you do not know what you do to me. I want to make you my spouse one day. And you know what? That's beautiful because we have the Ten of Cups here. Because you're the ultimate dream. I keep saying that the Nine of Cups, that Ace of, the Page of Cups, the Ten of Cups. It's like that's the goal. In a perfect world, it would be the two of you. I have no right to, but I get so jealous over you. And they may feel like they have no right to because they themselves may be in a connection that doesn't allow them to move forward. Because I'm stuck right now. Back of the deck says, my life is in chaos right now. Let's get a doorway card for the future of this connection. Doorway, please, for the future of this connection for pile number 2. Soul messages from your person with no filter. What does the future hold here? You have a moment's joy, sand through the hourglass, yet time could stand still. A moment lasts forever, and the bliss of hearts will. And that's the thing, is that they keep holding on with this surrender card, this moth spirit. They keep holding on because it's like time could stand still when it comes to the two of you. And they think about the moments in the past with you quite a bit. And we have sunset. Time here turns to release and unfurl. Old cords of pain fade as the sunlight burns. You know, when we talk about the future of this connection, we have the sun sitting here and the sun setting. There may not be movement for some of you watching. There may not be movement with this Five of Swords because of the chaos that it could create in this person's life or your life, because they claim that they are going through periods of chaos right this moment. Let's get a charm bowl for you. For a charm bowl, please, for group number 2. Soul messages from your person with no filter. What do they feel? What do they want to say? They have this, I feel some of them may be stuck in some type of position here. Because they claim that if they act outside, and it's interesting we have the Devil here, Capricorn, because we have the moth, and it's like a moth to a flame. We have the King of Pentacles here, but talks about desire but has no follow through. And it could be because of position or the fear of people judging or their ego taking a hit. With the King of Pentacles, he's worried about what other people think and his reputation taking some type of hit as well. The Five of Swords is concerned about all of the obstacles and the conflicts that it could cause stepping outside of this position. And so there's a fear of like, I'm not going to act towards my desires. I'm just going to suffer through it. I'm surrendering to the outcome. I'm surrendering to my position. Oh, we have a lot in the bowl today. Oh my goodness. My hands are bigger than I thought. We have V. The letter V might be our only letter today, despite all these charms. We have the Strength rune, powerfully overcoming forces against us. We have the Divine Timing. There could be a long period of time here in play. I might have to remove some of these as we go through them. We have the Baby Foot, so there could be children involved in this connection. We have a commandment from the Bible that says, thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's house. So keep that as it resonates. We have a nursing cap connection. We have the dragonfly. We also have a little angel. It looks like a little child, so take that as it resonates. Again, children could be a factor. And there could be parents involved here, motherhood, because we have the Empress. We have the Hand of Hasma. What else is in the bowl today? We have the 2 swans, and we have so much going on here. We have the Forget-Me-Not and the palm tree here, so there could be a warm, sunny climate. We have the leaf, and it has a bite out of it, because if we want change, we have to make change happen. We have to be willing to step outside of these positions. We have a second little hand here. It says handmade. We have a little wrench. We have a turtle on his back, so very slow moving energy, and perhaps, you know, unable to move forward with that turtle on his back. We have a couple of nickels here, so 2. And you know what? This is really a symbol that both of you could be in similar situations. One is from 2006, one is from 2015. So I think of May, I think of the 5th of any month as well. We have the dragonfly multiple times here, being hungry for change. And we have the 8 of Swords, because somebody feels like they are stuck and unable to move forward. As I said, the Divine Masculine here may be all talk and no follow through. That's a lot, I know, I'm sorry. It's a lot to look at. All right, pile number 2, that is what I have for you today. I hope that it resonated. If it did, I would love to hear your story in the comments section, and I would love for you to be a part of our family if you haven't already become one. Please join our subscriber list. Please hit your notification bell and your like button, and drop me a comment below so that I can enter you in for a chance to win a free reading with me. You can check out my links below for Etsy for a personal reading or for Instagram. Sometimes you go to my Etsy shop, well actually a lot, because people have been complaining about that. I've been selling out very quickly, so they've been going to my Etsy shop and it's been empty, but it's because I have sold out from the previous day. So I do repost every day on weekdays, so keep checking back. But I hope that you come back here to the Tarot Cottage, and I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful day. Take care. Hello everybody. In pile number 3, you were drawn to the little orange monarch butterfly and the electric eel spirit, and this is your reading. It's a little dim in here, isn't it? It's a bit dim. I don't know how to fix that, but the electric eel spirit, today's topic is soul messages from your person with no filter, and we're starting with the electric eel spirit. It says bring your ideas to life. So there's a lot of attraction here. There's a lot of electricity between the two of you, and there could be people who are wearing a lot of masks as well, trying to maybe feigning some confidence, because they are afraid of sort of stepping out in vulnerability here. There's this water energy, so there could be a lot of water energy. You could be a water sign, perhaps they are, but it's an emotional connection. And it's emotional, it's a physical connection, because they want to explore that electricity. So let's take a look here. Soul messages from your person. What do they wish they could say to you with zero filter from their soul? If they had no physical barriers or practical barriers to stop them from expressing themselves to you, what would they want to say? How are they thinking? What are they feeling? For pile 3, please. Thank you. We have the Chariot. They could be a Cancer, as I said. It could be water energy here. We have the Ace of Wands and the King of Wands coming out together. Soul messages from your person. What do they wish they could say? We have the Page of Pentacles. The Knight of Wands. And the Two of Cups. Back of the deck is the Ace of Pentacles. They really wish that they could say to you that they wish they had made better decisions in the past, and that they could even be in the process of making choices. It's like they want to see where this goes. They want to see where this goes with you. And they are feeling that emotional attachment. They are feeling that emotional attachment. They feel inklings of it. They feel the electricity between you, and they think it could mean something else, but they're not 100% sure yet. So they're very curious about what could be. They're sort of on the fence here with the Two of Swords about what this connection means and where does this connection sort of lead us in the future. Because they are presenting themselves as someone who's very physically connected to you, very physically attracted. Here's the Page of Swords, and they're just trying to explore you. So you could even be in a connection with this person at this moment, or maybe this is a connection from your past, but they have this sense of like, I want to explore you. That's what they want to say with no filter. Like, I want to feed my curiosity here, and I see the potential in this connection. It says the innocence of Pentacles, but I feel like they don't want to maintain that innocence. The Five of Wands. It's like you stir up feelings of desire inside of them. But more than that, it's like, it's not just desire. I don't think that they've experienced this type of connection before. The electricity between the two of you, I think, is palpable. I think they felt it instantaneously. But I think it threw them for a loop a little bit, and they're trying to figure it out. They're trying to learn about it because they're saying, you know, I'm confused about it. I'm watching you. I'm trying to see where this is going. I'm trying to gain new information, and I want to feed that curiosity because they see that this could lead. They're like, I think this might lead to so much more. I think that if we just start, it's like they want to start with the physical, and they expect the physical to be this like representation of a deeper connection, because I feel like they instantly felt the electricity, and so that has piqued their interest, and they think that it's a sign towards a connection that is more connected than your typical everyday karmic lesson connection. We have the Six of Pentacles. We have the Tower with the Spirit of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, and the Innocence of Cups. It's like this popped up for them unexpectedly. These feelings popped in out of the blue for them. It's like you popped in out of the blue, or there were shifts. It's like a realization hit them like a ton of bricks out of the blue here. An epiphany. It's like, I know where this could lead. It's like they know where this could go. And they feel like it's probably mutual. They feel like it's probably mutual. They hope that it's mutual. They're expressing some vulnerability in this moment and saying, I really hope it's mutual. And it's difficult for them to even express that vulnerability because they are so guarded a little bit, if I'm honest. They're a little bit guarded here with the Page of Pentacles. They care about what you think about them, and they care about how they come across and how they present to themselves. There could be a little bit of a stubbornness to this person, but it's like you popped in out of the blue and you shifted everything that they thought. It's like out of the blue you popped in and changed everything. This new feeling that they had, this innocence that they want to explore, that they want to evolve and move forward. That's what they really want to say with no filters. They're scared to, but they're like, I think that this desire, this electricity between us is a sign of something bigger, is a sign of something more. And it could lead us to so much more. We have the Six of Wands. There's the Nine of Wands. Because there is a frustration. And I think they're almost frustrated with themselves too, because they act way more confident than they actually feel. And I feel like it's almost like when they act too confident, they feel like it's not honoring the connection the way that it should. It's like they don't want to wear masks. They don't want to have to put on airs. They want to be able to explore this connection. They want to be able to step outside of their comfort zones, because this is something that has so much potential, this Innocence of Cups. It has the potential to grow and to build so much more. Oops. Soul messages from your person. No filter, please. Pile 3. How are they thinking and feeling for you? We have bittersweet. It's like the truth, when these epiphanies hit, it's like it's bittersweet. It changes everything. But it also forces us into action. Sometimes these revelations come too little too late. Sometimes it forces us to reflect and then act upon our own insecurities, which is really hard for us to do. And this person is saying, you know, I'm having a hard time being vulnerable and stepping out of my position. And we have expansion. This person really wants to say to you that they want to see where this goes. They want an equal partnership. And they hope, again, that you feel the same as they do with this Six of Pentacles. You can see, and there could be two water signs here chasing each other. There could be two Cancer energies, two water signs here chasing each other in a circle. We have the prayer card here, making lemonades out of lemons. And there's a sense of making the best of a bad situation. So take that as it resonates to your situation. Because for some of you, this person's revelations have come in too little too late. As I said, there's a bittersweetness. And it's like they're trying to just make the best out of the situation now as it is. But for many of you, they just have this realization that this it may have roots in passion. The electricity between the two of you may have sort of revealed itself in a very passionate way, but they feel like those sparks are actually a sign of more, of what should be, what is to come. Now, I will say this, because I'm dealing with collective energy and I have multiple energies coming in, the Spirit of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles with this Tower can reflect their actual position and their inability to act outside of it because of creating chaos in that position. So please take that as it resonates, which would, again, create insecurity, feelings of jealousy, feelings of competition, create a situation where they don't feel like they can be vulnerable because of what lies on the other side of those actions, of this desire, because the Knight of Wands wants to come in and wants to sort of throw caution to the wind when it comes to you and feed those desires in a very impulsive way, without really taking into account the collateral damage that could happen because of those actions. So please take that as it resonates. Soul messages from your person, no filter. How are they feeling and thinking about you? We have, I fantasize about you. And they do. My goodness. I have so many wands that they fantasize. But I don't know how to fix things. I don't know how to act upon my fantasies. And so they are presenting themselves as a bit of a watcher and not a doer here. A watcher and not a doer, because their insecurities stop them from taking advantage of the opportunity sitting right in front of them. Or, again, physical position. I dream of being reckless, and that's the Knight of Wands. Being reckless, risking something, my ego, my position, my home. I'm afraid of rejection. And I replay everything that happened in my mind. Back of the deck says, I came forward, or I can't come forward right now. Insecurity, but could be actual position as well. Soul messages from your person, no filter, please. I don't have all of the answers yet. I'm juggling on what to do with all of these epiphanies, this electricity that I feel with you. You make my heart full. And I know that this could have the capacity, again, with the Two of Cups, to have the capacity to fulfill me, to create a new emotional beginning for me that I never expected. And it says I'm ready, and it says I've imagined you naked. And these cards came out together, and I do feel like posting them together because I feel like that's what they're ready for. Dreaming of being reckless, charging in with physical action. But again, it's the number 8 for a reason, because I feel like there is, as much as it feels so physical and so electric between the two of you, there are soul connections here that maybe this person's not quite ready to admit, but there are soul connections here. I feel the same way. That wanted to come out reversed, which can talk about arguments, can talk about breakups as well. That could be on the, for someone watching, their position could be threatening that, like they would have to shift their position in order to make a move in this situation. I dream about you a lot, but probably too much. And I worry about us a lot. I worry about how you feel. I worry about what your perspective is of me and my inaction. I feel like the amount I think about you is obsessive and extensive in nature as well. Whoop. My life is in chaos right now. So this person could be experiencing a tower moment right this moment. Right this moment, they could be experiencing a tower moment. And in amidst all of that chaos is when they could dream of being reckless. I imagine a future with you. This is taking too long. It's taking forever. And reach out to me, please. I know what I want. And we started out with the Chariot. The Chariot is up top. So this person, the Chariot is often a decision, an emotional decision that I've made. But once we've made that emotional decision, it requires the strength inside of us to push that Chariot in the right direction. So it's not that they don't know what they want. It's that they don't know if they have the strength to act upon it. Best friends, I missed that. I want to make you my spouse one day. Oh, we have two here. I want you so badly, and I would have a family with you. So this person really allows themselves to imagine everything with you, to imagine that progression, to imagine it going from a very fiery, electric, physical place into a real deep-seated emotional connection. Back of the deck says, I miss you terribly, do you? Let's get one of these. Let's get a future. Let's get a doorway card for the future of this connection. A doorway card, please, Spirit, for the future of this connection. We have forgive and forget. A ritual cleansing of pain and lies. Arise and awaken. See a new sunrise. It's about moving forward. Perhaps a need for forgiveness in this connection from the past. We have the sacred lotus. Compassion in action, the chosen tool. I see now the lotus in your spirit's jewel. It's about things blooming, things evolving, things moving from a budding stage into a full bloom. So that evolution that we were talking about. So again, I feel like I'm dealing with multiple energies floating in. On one hand, I have this energy of excitement, of wanting to pursue, of wanting to let this evolve from a very physical place to an emotional place. And on the other hand, I feel like I have somebody who's attached, who's fearful of stepping outside of that attachment to act upon this connection and how they feel. So please take the message as it resonates with you. Let's get a charm bowl for you, pile number 3. Soul messages from your person, no filter, in the bowl. 9 of Cups. Oh, you're a dream come true for this person. They really, it's like if they had you, or if they do have you, they feel very smug about it because it makes them feel like they're on top of the world. It's like you're some type of trophy here. There's a fadedness to this connection. So as much as this person may sort of be that type of person who's kind of smug, maybe a little bit impulsive, maybe a little bit emotionally immature, or presents themselves that way, ultimately they feel like this could evolve to more if they put the effort into it. This Wheel of Fortune is talking about fate. It's talking about destiny here. We have this 8 of Pentacles as well, which talks about effort that's required. When we see connections like this that have so much potential, we honor it by putting in the necessary effort towards our goals here. When we have a wish like the 9 of Cups, we have to make a practical plan towards that goal. Even if it's fate, quote unquote, Spirit says we are the fate. We are the momentum. We are the forces that have to get ourselves into that wheel. So it's, you know, we're guided to take steps that are sometimes necessary. We have in the bowl Aries, the letter F, the whale tail, and it's the black whale. It's like expressing ourselves, going with the flow. And if we don't express ourselves, we could drown in that emotion. We have the Queen of Pentacles, so you could be in a very secure position or be put up on a pedestal by this person. We have the Divine Feminine Shoe, an Aquarius energy. We have the little boy charm. There could be children involved in this connection, or there could be just a desire or a need to mature, a need to emotionally mature. We have here, never, never give up. And we have Our Lady, Jesus' Mother Mary in the bowl. There could be a Catholic connection. There could be children here as well. There could be a mother figure watching. Okay, thank you so much, group number 3. I hope that it resonated with you, and if it did, I would love to hear your story in the comments section, and I would love for you to join our beautiful family here if you haven't done so already, and subscribe to our channel. You can hit your like button and your notification bell if you feel called to, and drop me a comment below so that I can enter you in for a chance to win a free reading with me. You can also check out my Instagram as well for a chance to win a free mini read, and my Etsy account for a personal reading. And if you go there and it's empty, it just means that I have sold out from the previous day, but keep checking back because I do update daily. But I hope that you come back here to the Tarot Cottage for another day, and I hope that you have a very beautiful day. Take care.